Okay, whatever. Okay. So, last time on Team Buttcamp.
Our heroes were facing the. Oh no! Wait, I remember. We were helping, forcing this nerd to come along, and we're looking for this power that was making everything chilly.
Yeah, big old
Brig is puking her guts out.
Oh yeah. Only good choices here.
Yeah. Do you still have the notes on your Constitution modifier?
Does Toki have the notes?
You know, right? Love. Oh. Other sheet. It's on my other sheet. Hold up. I think I was at like -3 or -4 still. But let me find it. I'll find it, I swear.
I was gonna say, I think at this point, like, you're not great, but you're not nearly as awful as you were.
Oh, my. Go with nope. I cannot find those notes, but I remember I was at either like -4 or -3. I'd rolled a couple times, but I cannot find those notes. Where are they?
All right. Well. Let's say you currently have would -6 where if you had a -6 to your score, where would that put your actual modifier?
0.
Then let's just say that for now.
Okay.
Right.
Well.
So you're not feeling exceptionally plucky, but you're at a nice neutral level here for what you're trying to handle. And let's see here. You were with Caesar. He had his essentially like a magic thermometer, kind of. And B had just cast Detect Magic. Do you have how long that lasts for, B?
Let's see here. Concentration up to 10 minutes. The patient. Duration, you sense the presence. I guess 10 minutes. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you see magic in this way, you can use it to see a faint aura. Spell can penetrate most barriers. Yeah, it looks like it's 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's the only time I see.
So you've got 10 minutes that you can operate with this. Right. So you see immediately that, the little thermometer thing runs on some magic. The jar in, I believe it's Cat Hiss's bag or backpack is magic. And it's, okay, so it's a 30-foot radius. You see that some equipment is magic, like the I believe sword that Cat Hiss has that has like the ruby in the hilt, the red gem, whatever the hell it is.
And the staff that I had probably,
Yeah.
And you said I can move, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I can move around. So I guess I move closer to the center. Or is that unclear? Does the thermometer just kind of going off? Like this whole area is just a large center or something like that?
Once it tops out, then it or I guess bottoms out would be more correct, since it's a cold zone. That's where any clarity gets lost in what you were trying to navigate around. It isn't a small area. It's essentially like a few city blocks.
So useless, completely useless is the word we're looking for here today. Cool.
Well, he was. So, if you remember, the part of the issue here is that Caesar has been trying to figure out. Like, he originally just went here to study the weather, and then he gets here, and nothing is working the way it was supposed to be, and
it happened just right after he showed up.
Yeah. And he was trying to work on it, but he was lost as well. But he's also kind of a shit wizard. Like he's more of a researcher that is using this to help further his wizarding degree.
Right. Extra credit. So so let me just the center area where this basically is doming out onto the town. The center area is as big as a few city blocks. And my range is only 30 feet, which isn't honestly that much. It's like just like okay. So that was just completely useless spell, because there's no way I can probably like run around and be like nope. Nope.
I mean,
anyone
you could.
else?
It depends on how fast you are.
Just regular 30 feet 30 speed, so not that fast.
Sorry, for some reason I thought you were faster.
I'm just cunning, wink. I guess if anyone else has any ideas, because I don't know what else to do.
I'm of no use. I'm still kind of just like, oh.
Yeah. Like, I guess if other people knows how to detect magic. Anyone else? Maybe we could split up and try.
Is that but that's like an actual spell. I don't have that one.
If it's a spell, I can't.
I know. I was looking to Edie. Like, Edie, you're magic. You know how to do magic stuff.
I don't have detect magic as a spell.
You don't. Meh. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what else we can do.
While you're standing around here, you have some people passing every once in a while, and they're all kind of giving you the stink eye.
Yes, we know he's ugly. Move on.
I'm trying to figure out how I can do this while also still being super sick. But
is magic smelly?
I have a a scent?
It's just yeah, like I could turn into a wolf and be like, sniff the air, like ooh, fish sticks, and be like that's
According to The Sims, it does.
yeah. It's magic smelly.
Like if you're a werewolf in The Sims, you can technically
and scent does
sniff
not
out
have yeah,
spellcasters.
and scent doesn't have a 30-foot radius. It's always wafted into the air, especially with a strong olfactory sense. Is magic smelly? Is it smelly?
Certain magics would probably have some kind of scent, but essentially no.
There doesn't seem to be anything unusual, like that's visible to the naked eye, like something that might stand out in this center of town area.
No.
Could we interrogate somebody and be like, hey, other than the ugly guy, do you notice anything weird around here? Would that work? Would that...
You're just gonna grab a random citizen off the street?
Yes, and yell in German, so it's...
Do you yell? Do you think magic is smelly? I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Detect magic isn't powerful enough. I mean, I guess we could just search, and I'll just, around. But it's like, we don't know what we're looking for.
How long does the spell last?
It's just 10 minutes. It's not that long. And, it doesn't last that long. And even then, it's like, we don't know if it's indoors. We don't know if it's, like... We don't even know what we're looking for. And there's, like, no... And the meter gauge is going cuckoo bananas. So we can't pinpoint it, unless it's like, I mean, we can do this the long and arduous way, where we basically take his magic thermometer and just sort of like mark exactly where the circle is, and then basically measure, the diameter, that word, but said right, and basically like triangulate it. Well, he's kind of been hiding around because everyone thinks he's ugly or did something. I don't know. But we basically can triangulate it and then find the center that way. But that's like math. And will take a long time. And I don't...
Well, that's why he does it, because he knows how to do that.
But he doesn't... He only has... But, can he do it? Has he just not wanted to try it yet? Like, what's going on with that?
Are you asking him?
Yes.
He's like, yeah, that would be great. I just, would need to just not get harassed by people while I'm going around town. And two, I still need, to be able to pinpoint it afterwards. But I can... Well, that's the whole... I can... Yeah, I can narrow it down a hell of a lot.
Well, then do that! We'll protect you.
Okay, sure, deal.
Yay! Okay, he can do the hard stuff. We just have to be like, no, yes, leave, okay? We'll be bodyguards, yeah.
Body.
Okay, yeah. It throws up in the distance. Most of us will be bodyguards, yeah. Okay, that's the plan. What do we need to do?
Just a quick aside here. If you have an idea that has elements to it that sound like a good concept, but you don't want to do that, there's a reason that your character has an intelligence score. Which is to say, if you don't want to do the math, you can literally say, would my character be smart enough to math this?
Oh, okay. That's right. I'm playing a character that's smarter than me. That's right. Yeah, okay. Okay. That works. I just figured, how long this would take in game time, I guess, but then that's right. We can speed things up. It doesn't have to be, actual time spent. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I'm tired. I'm just letting out there in the world that's watching this. I'm tired. So, That's just why, like, oh, here's a smart idea, but smart idea will take a long time. Oh, but wait, this isn't real, so we'll have to actually abide by the actual laws of time. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You're so cute, Pete.
Shut up.
Side note, I also allow this with things like charisma checks.
Mhm.
You know, if somebody's like, well, I want to go and seduce that character, it's, you know, the go-to is, what do you say? If you can come up with something, I might turn that into a bonus, but if you have a high stat, you don't actually have to go and, like, go step by step in the process of, like, gleaning information from somebody or whatever. All your character's stats exist for a reason. And I point that out specifically because there's a lot of games where it's like, well, what do you say to them? It's like, no, that's why the numbers are there. You roll the dice and you get a result. You give me a good answer, or you give me a dumb answer, and that'll affect the results appropriately. But, you know, if it's something that you can't, like, if you personally don't have that level of charisma, if you don't know how to play a lute, you don't have to, you know. So. Okay.
All right.
So you start following Caesar around town while he starts, like, mapping things out?
Yep.
Okay. So this goes pretty well for a while.
Until...
You get... you know, you get some nasty looks. Every once in a while you hear somebody, you know, over their shoulder like, fucking new weirdos in town are grouping up, you know.
That's right. We're the new ugly guild. We have a right to exist. Ugly people deserve to be seen, even if you don't like it.
Right. So after going around for a bit, Caesar takes you to a certain basically intersection. He says, okay, it should be somewhere in this area.
Neat. I look and we see. Drum roll.
Okay, this would have taken more than 10 minutes. Do you want to cast Detect Magic again?
Okay, sure. Yes, Detect Magic.
Okay. So you do. And there is not much of note, except there's a few signatures coming from a pawn shop on the street corner.
Ooh, shinies.
Celebratory signatures? Like...
You see some
All
glowy
right.
things through the wall in the pawn shop. You see that there are several glowy things.
Alright. Hey guys, glow...
Guys, you can only take home what you purchase.
Alright.
That's not fair.
Ooh, okay, magic things in the pawn shop. Let's go. Entered pawn shop.
Okay. The owner, like, you know, he's behind a counter. He's like, I'll be with you in a minute. And he stands up and he just kind of like, ugh, and then he goes back behind the counter.
Dude, same.
That's the annoyed grumble of a guilty person. Alright, I zero in on what exactly the glowy things are, or zeroing in,
A nice
Like the sound effect.
and I see
There is an ornate bottle. Something that is clearly a wand, and a golden jeweled egg.
Ah,
They all just sitting
Is it-
together. Like so all these items are magic items. And how big is the aura? Like I don't know. Like is a bigger aura mean more magic-y, or is it just is it just like night vision? Like that thing there.
Okay. You can't necessarily see like how powerful it is. But it does say that you learn its school of magic. So I'm going to broaden that term a bit and say that you can understand like what field it would closest apply to. The bottle is evocation, which I believe is like it creates things.
Okay. Could create cold. The
wand is I think that would be transmutation.
Transmutation, turning things into other things.
And the egg is not a regular school. It would be more elemental.
Elemental. Ding, ding, ding. Like a cold, because cold is elemental. Okay. So I guess I tell this to the group. Okay, so it's either the stick, the bottle, or the gold egg.
Can I attempt to steal the gold egg?
Flaps your wings. Nope. Your hand clasp. Nope. No. I'm going. Any of the stuff behind glass? I guess we should ask first.
I'm sorry, it's not a gold egg, it's a bronze egg.
Oh, okay.
My mistake.
Less special, sorry. Sorry, Cat Hiss. Dreams End. But yeah, are any of these behind cases or anything like that? Or can we just walk up and pick it up?
The wand is definitely, like, it's a magic wand. It's obviously a magic wand, and he knows this. It's in a glass case.
Okay.
The bottle is up on a shelf. It's pretty. It looks like it might be worth something because it's valuable, but it's clear that this dude doesn't know it's magical. And
Can I ask what the shiniest thing is in the shop?
We do this thing first, please. Thank you.
the brass egg is on a shelf behind the counter. It's not behind glass. It's not. Well, I guess the wand would be in like a display case that is the counter, but the egg is not there. It's up on a shelf behind the counter. Like it isn't. He doesn't. You could tell that he doesn't know it's magic, but it's it looks pricey, so he doesn't want it within like arm's reach.
Okay. All right.
And I'm asking just for general askingness.
The shiniest looking thing in the shop.
Yes.
Glass eyes. Ooh.
A pair of gold balls.
I mean, if you want to be literal about it, I guess it would probably be like a 2 by 3 foot mirror he has put up on a wall.
I think that's not magic, because I've seen Oculus. Don't want to mess with that.
Does that answer your question, or are you talking more like sparkly?
Like sparkly shiny.
Okay.
Any sparkly rocks?
Yeah, because I know that you're I mean that your character has a thing with that, so I wanted to make. I didn't know how literal that went because it's just like reflects light.
I mean, I know I'm a bird, and birds and glass and mirrors have a thing, but I didn't quite take it that far.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean corvids and shiny things. That's far enough.
Yeah. The shiniest thing will be a fancy chandelier.
So this is like, I mean, it's like it's a pawn shop. It's not like chances are, if he has like super shiny expensive stuff, they're probably going to be in the back. I'm guessing, or.
It's like a nice chandelier. Like the arms of it are gold, and it has like glass beadwork hanging off of it all over the place.
How big is it?
It's a chandelier, so
like three
There
and
are
a.
many chandeliers that you can get for like your baby's room or your bathroom.
It's got like maybe 3.5 foot diameter to it.
Not pocket size. Okay.
Somebody ask about stuff behind the counter before I get to looking more.
Okay. Let's see. I pick up Cat Hiss and I hand him to Bridge. Like, Bridge, pretend that this is this Cat Hiss needs a hug. Like the biggest hug you could ever give him. And whatever you do, don't let go, because Cat Hiss is that sad.
This is cheating.
Brig is just like leaning on the counter, like hand on her head, like, and like waves you away, like, no, that's not happening right now.
Okay.
Oh, you can go ahead and increase your Constitution score by 1.
Nice.
Actually, by 2. Because we've been like between figuring stuff out and walking around, it probably would be enough. You're starting to feel a little better.
Okay.
Okay, good enough for hugs?
No.
God damn it. Edie, hold this.
Can I cast my tentacles? Can I guess a cantrip, right? I'm just
Show-
gonna
show-
hold
show-
Cat in place.
Show Cat has a good time. Anyway.
Cheating!
Alright. Okay, so how do we...
hold the babies.
Yes. Okay. Let's not get kicked out right away. Let's wait a little bit, okay? Okay. So if I picked up the bottle and because the thing is I have like Arcana, I can do can I do like an Arcana roll or something like that to get like a better idea like what exactly does this bottle do if I just was to like examine it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Pick up the bottle and use all my, scholarly brain info to try to understand what it is, and I guess I'll roll for Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My Arcana is 5, so it's 10. It's halfway. That's how the night's gonna go.
It doesn't take much, because as a magic item goes, this is relatively mundane, or not mundane, but simple to understand. It's a decanter of endless water.
Oh, we don't need Edie anymore. Nice.
Edie, you could go love on that and let me go.
Nope.
Endless water.
I can create my own water. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So
Can I have the
this.
instant water? I could have fun with that.
Can you pay for it?
All right. I pick it up, it's a magic item, and I might still want to take it with me. And I just look around, and I'm like, oh, hey, that egg. Mind if I look at it? I'm just my Grammy likes like little knickknacks to display, and she might like something like that.
The guy stands up from behind the counter and he like has just this not quite disgusted but kind of exasperated look, and he looks between you and the group and Caesar and you and the group and Caesar.
Dude, do you want to make some money or not?
He says 2 gold
For the egg?
to look at it.
Let me go. Let me go. I want to try.
Look, I know we're all very ugly, but I'm pretty sure there's not an ugly attacks implemented just yet. Look. Just look. If I like the egg, I want to make sure I like the egg first.
I mean, fair.
Roll a persuasion check.
Alright.
I was gonna say somebody's got to have a silky tongue. Come on.
Not you right now. Oh, fuck. Persuasion would be 7.
I could try.
Yes, please try.
We'll all try to sweet talk him.
I have 14. Right? Because my charisma is 2, and I rolled a 12.
Unless you have more of a bonus from your persuasion.
My persuasion is 4, and I got a 17, so that's
Yay!
21.
Yeah.
Edie bats her pretty eyes at him.
I do. I beg.
Rick was getting ready to say something, but
Yeah. I guess he
Yeah.
thinks you're pretty, so he's like, oh, okay. And he pulls the egg down and he sets it on the counter.
All right.
Yes.
Using my magic arcana thing, I pick it up and I examine it, and I roll for arcana, right?
Yes.
What the fuck? It's 10. It's 10 again. It's halfway. It's halfway. I should be able to understand it halfway.
You don't quite know what it is.
My arcana is a 4. Can I roll something?
Yeah. And B, when you pick it up, it is warm to the touch.
Ooh. Oh,
Then
sucking
use.
it's sucking the heat. Oh my god. Oh my god, Edie. What is it, Edie?
So I'm a 22. So what is it?
It's some sort of a creature.
All right.
Like a pulpit
alright.
preacher?
Look, if it's warm to the touch, my guess is sucking the heat everything out of the radius. That's my guess. Okay. We'll pick a. You know what? This my Mima would love this. You said 2 gold to look at it. You know, I'll be willing to pay 2 gold just to part with it, or for you to part with it. I mean,
That's a great deal.
yeah.
Your shop is so cluttered. This will take it out of your hands and give you some free space.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to look this up.
So there is the endless water. Oh, the wand. That's what. Let's try to
Yeah,
remember what the other magic
I'll ask.
thing was.
I mean, I'm like 90% sure it's the egg, because it's like warm egg, cold surroundings. It feels like there's like
Elemental.
yeah. I'm feeling like that's the thing that's going on around here. So but I'll ask about once we have the egg secured. I'll ask about the wand. It's transformation or transmutation or transmutation. So I'll be like, hey, what's with that stick in there?
Okay. I should say this thing is not small. The egg stands like 1.5 to 2 feet tall.
Oh, that's a big egg.
Yeah.
My Mima has like a big mud room.
Chicken.
She's got a big mud room,
room.
and she would love this. Oh my god! It matches her drapes. Like I elbow Edie. Edie, you've seen my Mima's drapes.
Wait,
I have-
hoodwink. It does animal things. What if this thing, because it's elemental and it's a warm egg, what if it's some sort of like dragon egg thingy?
Let's just make sure we get it, and then we can start poking at it.
He kind of laughs at your offer, and he says, I'm not letting this go for any less than 200."
Well,
Ow.
Edie, go bat your eyes at him somewhere else.
Yeah, Edie, take one for the team. Corey doesn't have that much chlamydia.
No, just make him go away so I can walk out with it. Or at least
big.
attempt to.
What? You're like 3 feet, right?
Yeah.
And this
That
is
doesn't stop me from trying.
And this is 2 feet. This is 2 feet.
Somewhere between 1.5 to 2 feet.
Yeah. I might not be great at math, but I understand this.
I could try.
Is that a
eventually
heavy
try
egg?
it, and then we get in trouble.
Okay, let me see here.
Does the egg weigh a lot?
It is surprisingly light for its weight, or for its size. It's still heavy, but not like heavy. Not like if this was just a full, like, nicely carved brass egg of this size with gems on it, it would be fucking heavy, but it's not. Like, this weighs, like a couple gallons of water, something like that.
Okay. No less than 200. Okay. I'm trying to look at.
And we
Let's-
haggled him a bit.
Will he accept haggling? Edie, haggle with him.
I'm just saying, like, 2 gold piece. Probably not gonna go for that, but maybe we could get him to go down a little bit more.
How about, like, oh come on, like this is taking up way too much room in your shop. I'll give you 120 for it.
Roll a persuasion.
Ah, tits. Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. Persuasion is 18.
Okay. He kind of laughs and he goes, No, I won't do 120. I might do 180 though.
180. Okay, fair. How about...
Please take him to the other side of the shop and just talk to him about something else and let me go.
We're not
Let
letting
me
you steal the
try.
egg that's half the size of you.
No.
I can
We just see the egg walking through the shop by itself.
Oh, it has bird feet now. Okay.
Egg must
Yeah.
have
180. How about... how about...
135.
135,
For the
yes!
record, I'm angrily chewing on whatever is holding me.
Roll another persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, that's still not terrible. That's 15.
Okay. He says 160. And
160.
Caesar walks up to you and he's like, Can I talk to you for a moment? To you, B. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Oh, B.
Like right now?
Yeah, can you just step aside, like outside with me for just a second?
Can we... I'm gonna do... 160 seems like a pretty good deal. Let me just discuss it here with my teammates, and we'll get back to you. Better be good. What's up?
Oh, so you do go outside with him?
Yes.
Okay. He's like, how sure are you that this is
Is
what
that-
we're looking for?
Well, even if it's not, it's a creature egg and this guy doesn't know what it is. So I feel like, even if it's not this, it's probably be better it's in our hands rather than it hatching on this guy and not them knowing what to do with it.
He thinks about it and goes, okay, sorry, fair enough. Don't mind me then, go ahead.
Steps in. Okay, all right, we're back. We're back to the races. Okay, 160. Can we just go 150?
Roll another persuasion check.
15 again.
He narrows his eyes a bit and goes, 152.
152. I look at him instead in the eyes. I get really close to his face.
He goes, and a copper!
And a copper. Deal.
Okay.
Alright, I will subtract 152 from my gold because this is now my egg. Got it?
Who's that comment directed to?
Probably the one that I don't that wants to steal it.
I was trying to save us money, but no.
Yeah, you were gonna get us kicked out.
So then we come back later when he's asleep.
Not if we're in, like, jail or whatever.
You just have to be faster than the guards.
Okay. Alright. Thank you for the egg. Okay. Also, I'm just looking around. I noticed you got kind of a magic pointy stick thing there. Can you just explain what it does? Or, I mean, I know you probably aren't interested in letting me look in it, but can you just let me know what it does?
Sorry, hold on.
I'm drinking ginger ale, so that's why I'm burping a lot. So.
Oh, I love ginger ale. I need one.
I'm not even hearing it, so it doesn't bother me.
What if it's not the egg?
We'll also get the bottle and the wand.
I was debating about, endless water, and Brig being like, I could use that because he's hungover, but at the same time being like, I'm also terrified of water. So...
Well, this is not,
Or like of swimming. I know.
I mean, if it's a thing of endless water, you could, like, technically pour it, and it would flood. It'll create a flood.
Yeah.
It is
pick it up
a
too.
wand of polymorph.
Oh.
That sounds
sounds-
cool. I have
that
no
does-
idea what that is.
Polymorph. Like, does it, like, are we talking, like, turns you into animals? Like, you point at it and suddenly this person's a chicken?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just can you give me a ballpark how much you would be selling for it for?
I'm sorry, so much of this stuff is not organized in a way that's easy to look it up.
Excuse me.
But you.
Blessings.
Uh, yeah, he says if you're debating on buying that egg, I don't think you can handle this wand.
Oh, that's okay. That's a weird comment. I'm just asking how much it is.
It's he says that'll be 40,000 gold.
Okay.
Should we release Caddis?
1 second. One second. Okay. I put the bottle on the table. How much for this bottle?
The bottle, that is
We just bought a giant egg from you.
he's like, yes,
Brig
I know.
really
Thank
wants
you.
the bottle of water. Brig really, really wants.
Yes, we're gonna get the bottle of water for Brig. We're gonna get the bottle of water for Brig.
He's kind of like I said, he just thinks it's a pretty bottle.
Yes.
It kind of looks like not quite a vase, but it has kind of like a gourd shape at the bottom and a long neck that goes up. And he goes, "Oh, that that's not bad. I'll tell you what, let's call it like 8 gold."
8 gold.
Sold. Brig says, very tiredly.
All right. Brig wants the pretty ornate bottle. Sold.
Okay.
Here you go, Brig. You're
How
paying
tall
for
is
it,
the
though.
bottle?
The bottle is about let's say like 8-9 inches.
Okay. Got it.
So, I feel like it's like an educational guess that it's not the wand, because I'm pretty sure a polymorphine wand can't do all this. Especially since wands are like trigger, like in order for them to do their magic, you have to actually like have it. It's like pulling the trigger of a gun. That would be my guess. I'm pretty sure it's the egg. Can we move the egg to see like if this circumference of chilliness falls it or something like that?
Well, I mean, you can pick it up and carry it. It's yours now.
It is mine. It is. New friend. All right. So I guess we'll take it back to what's his name? Caesar's place. Oh, and you can release Caddis now.
Okay, tentacles are withdrawn, and we heard Caddis out the door.
Okay.
I'm growling the whole time.
Well, pats the little head. It's okay. Well, look. If you want to steal from him now, we're out of there. Go for it. Anyway. But yeah, we take because Caesar's house was right on the brink of right on the edge of this, right?
It's on the edge of town. Like it's
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we take the egg back, or actually, you know what? Actually, I kind of want to do this privately. We'll take the egg back to his place. Hey, can you break out your thermometer and see if it's crazy here? Because it wasn't crazy here last time. Is it crazy here now?
It is.
Ah. So, pass the egg. I guess this little guy is leeching the heat from the air. But this is weird how it weirdly showed up at the same time. Oh, we should have asked him when he got the egg.
Joke's on you, it's the water.
The water chili? Okay. So, I'm trying to think out like what we can like what else we can do to figure out what's going on with this egg.
So that's kind of what the bottle looks like, except imagine that the
Next longer.
it's a little longer neck, a little more rounded in the body, like spherical, And the blue isn't just painted on, it's like actually molded into the ceramic.
Okay,
Pretty.
perfect. That's gorgeous.
I mean, it doesn't have a stopper on the top. It's just a bottle.
All right. So basically, now that we know that either the bottle or the egg is probably the cause of everything being chilly. So, Caesar, how do you want to do this? Because once we move the egg, it won't be chilly anymore. Do you want to do anything to clear your name up? Or should we just take it and leave and everything hopefully will go back to normal and you can just finish what you're doing here?
He says, I don't know what I could do to clear my name with this, but if I stay in town and I continue to do my work and nothing is affected with the weather, I think that will be sufficient.
Neat. Okay. Oh, but the thing is, how are we gonna cross the oh, that's right, we were supposed to cross the but the egg leaches out. Oh, okay. Didn't
Quick
think this
question.
through.
Do we wanna take a break here since we're almost at like a 1 hour mark?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is everybody okay with that?
Not sitting on it. Yes, that's fine.
This is like, I will avoid these stereotypes, thank you.
You didn't let me try to steal, you don't get my ass.
I will survive. Or manage to, anyway. We have egg.
Egg.
Egg. We have creature egg. Is there anything else I can do to try to figure out what, like, can I try it? Try another skill check or something like that to figure out what the egg is and try to learn anything from it now that I can like look at it closer and stuff like that? Or
would like an animal handling type of thing work for it?
You could try that.
Or is there like another type of animal like identification type of thing?
You could try both another animal handling and an arcana check.
Alright, let's try that. I'll do 2 d20s. Whoops. Well, one was I forgot they added them together. My bad. Okay, well, one is so we'll do the arcana first. So arcana is 5, so that's 18, and then animal handling is 6, so that's also 18.
So it's not just an egg. It's you can tell that it's partially a construct.
And I know what that means because I know what that means.
We've got one already.
Construct. Oh, that's the goo, right? That's that's what you mean? The goo? The zombie but not a zombie goo? Is that what you mean?
Construct.
No, not this. It was that like golem thing that we fought in the the one place after where we stopped.
The goo, I am not putting the goo on the egg to see.
No, we're not. No. That was not the idea. I just wanted to, because I don't know what you say construct, and I'm like, okay, my character probably knows what that is, but me, the normie over here, does not know what that means.
If you want me to define it, then I mean I can do that for you. But yes, I missed who was talking in that, but like a construct is like a machine or an artifact.
Okay, so it's man-made. Right? That's what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So this egg isn't actually a creature. I mean, well, it's a man-made creature. Okay. But you did say there was a creature egg, right?
It's an egg.
Well, you did say it was a creature.
Is it an egg or is it just an egg-shaped thing?
Like what I used when I did when I did Arcana, or no, when Edie did Arcana in the shop, you did say it was a creature egg.
It's a creature, and it's egg shaped, but it's also a construct.
Okay.
Edward.
So is the creature inside of the egg, and the egg was created around the creature by a man, by like a person constructed to hold the creature in place?
You don't really have enough information to answer.
If it's does it have an off switch?
Does it have an on?
The egg, not me.
I mean, we'll get to that, but yeah, right now, yes, the egg. If it's a construct, if it's a possible machine, does it have an off switch?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
It's
Into the egg.
It's a
I could
large.
break it.
It's a large brass egg that has carvings all along it. I don't want to say like a
Ornate, or is it like simple? Is it like occulted stuff?
It is. It doesn't have like. Well, your Arcana check is high enough. You would know that there's nothing on there that's culty. It's. Okay. I don't want to say it's like a huge Fabergé egg, because that's a little too froofy. But it definitely has like lines that have been carved in it, and they split apart, come back together, and it's studded with red gemstones.
Oh, don't tell that Hattis that. Okay, so it is a kind of a decorative thing.
Mm-hmm.
What would be? No, shut up. What would be the purpose of a man-made thing that leaches heat out of the air just to slightly warm itself? Like, unless it's also a battery, and it's just sort of like accumulated energy.
Can I try to pop like a jewel off to see if I can see inside?
Well, we can just like look through the crystal. Are the gems opaque, or are they clear?
If you look through them, you can't see inside.
Okay, sweet. Hands off. Bad. Did you hiss?
Yes.
Okay.
So real quick,
right, you're saying there's. Okay, sorry. I just want to say you're saying there's lines all over it. What can I try to turn anything on this thing? Like turn any parts or pieces because of that align with the ornate decorativeness of it.
You could try. Real quick, I just wanted to say that I find it funny. Cat hissing is essentially like almost getting angry and saying their name.
Uh-huh.
And this game that I played recently, there's a character in there named Ah. That's literally their name is just spelled A.
Yes.
And at some point, somebody says, "Yeah, there was this one weird kid when I was in school. Like, whenever I asked him what his name was, he would just scream at me." And canonically, like, at some point, they address the fact that like his name is Ah. That's it. So, I'm sorry that.
No, that's funny.
I just wanted to share.
Oh, I like it. Thank you. That was funny. Cat Hiss is our resident. Our resident vermin. Everybody, Cat Hiss. Applause. Okay. Anyway,
Bite you.
Okay, so I tried to maybe like because it's like. Did you ever see Treasure Planet?
Yes.
Yes, so you can take it and twist the thing and push things
Yes,
in. And...
yes. I tried that.
Okay. Most of it does not move, but while you're like playing with it, you do start to.
Something falls off of it. It's mine.
Once again, I paid for it. It's mine.
Yeah, you get the whole thing, but if something falls off,
Here.
I get it.
Here. I spit on it. It's mine. You should be able to understand that type of that type of claim.
um, as you're fiddling with it, you notice that certain parts of it are clearly segmented, like they have seams.
Okay. And I press it. Nothing jiggles or justers or anything like that.
No.
Okay. Well, this thing opens. It's clearly, and it opens in a way where it's like. Is it just like a big music box? Is this what it basically opens like a machine kind of way.
We have to melt it to open it.
Once again, shut up. It's clearly if it's a machine, then clearly this opens in a machine kind of way. I need a key. Is there a keyhole?
There is no
What
keyhole.
if he didn't? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what if he sold you the egg without the key?
Well, he didn't know what he had. Otherwise, it would have been like behind a lock and case. It was just like, oh, it's a fancy brass egg. Okay. What if? Okay. Pearl strat, smart move. I shake it a little.
Okay.
And
You pick it up and you like shake it, or you just rock it back and forth on the floor.
I look at it. Like there's something in there, so I just give it like a little cradle and a little jiggle. You know, my money don't jiggle, it folds. You know.
Okay. Nothing really happens, but you don't hear anything moving around when you do that, and you also don't feel like
Any weight being distributed?
yeah.
Huh. Okay. Elementals are like... Okay, when I think of elementals, the only thing that really comes to mind is how they appear in the Elder Scrolls, where they're like a summon entity, and they float around, stuff like that.
Is it like Pokemon, where it's like...
Yeah, is there like just kind of like an elemental in there? And it's like in a spiritual form, something like that. Oh man, I mean I know this is not like something you can directly answer me. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Okay, so we poked at it, we prodded it, we shook it. What else?
We haven't thrown it in a fire yet, right?
No, they don't want to melt it, but what if it doesn't necessarily melt? Like if we put it in a pot, like what Hagrid did to hatch the dragon egg. What if
I
you
think
put
it
in
would
a
just
pot
freeze.
and
It
over
would
the
probably
fire?
just leach the. It would just probably just leach the heat. Like that's what it's doing right now. It's leaching the heat from all its surroundings. At least as far as we can guess. Okay, so it's got the seams. Is there like a password?
Open sesame.
You know what? We're gonna head back to the pawn shop and do what we should have done and ask the guy, hey, the egg is fancy, and I think I'm interested in maybe like getting another one, and ask it like how he acquired it. Can we do that?
Sure.
All right. Okay. I guess I can leave the egg with Caesar. So he doesn't have to like come out and be like spat at again. Can I trust Caesar? Is that like something?
He's like, oh yeah,
I'll
sure,
stay with
whatever.
Caesar.
Okay. All right. Oh, Edie, can you leave your familiar here so we can just keep an eye on everything just in case?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, well we do that.
Okay.
All right, we head over to the pawn shop. Hey, Mr. Guy, how's it going? So this egg, really nice, beautiful. Mima loves it. We're interested in getting another one though. How did you acquire it?
He's like, oh, that's odd. All right. I don't know. I've had it for a while now. It was just some merchant was coming through town and needed some extra coin, so he sold it.
You've had it for a while. Like, more than like
Long.
a month. Okay.
Oh yeah, no. He's like, I've had it for like 2 years, but nobody's been interested enough to go and buy it.
That's interesting. Okay, I forgot because it's been like a month. When did Caesar say he first got here? When did this all started? A month ago, right?
Somewhere between a month and 2 weeks.
Okay. Month or 2 weeks.
So what activated it?
Yeah.
How long have you had that cool jar, that vase that you sold me earlier? How long have you had that?
It's like, oh, I don't know. Maybe 2-3 months.
Okay.
How long have you had the wand?
Who's hanging with Caesar?
The familiar.
Oh, just the familiar?
Do I need to run back?
No, because at first I thought it was like one person and the familiar were going to stay there. But if it's just the familiar, then okay.
I don't think they trust me alone with the egg.
No, not you. But Brick probably could have stayed behind.
So the wand, let's see here. He's like, oh man, I mean, this is kind of a high ticket item.
I just want to know when you got it. That's all.
I almost regret spending that much money on it, but it was like, I don't know. I want to say like 8 years at this point.
Okay. Weird question. When you had the egg, did it fall recently?
He thinks about it. Goes, no.
It's just always been in that shelf up there for the 2 years you've had it.
I mean, I'll move stuff around now and then, but it's been around there. I don't like to leave it out on the floor because, I mean, it's kind of conspicuous if somebody were to run away with it, but it would be a
bad idea. Someone stole it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to have it.
Good thing that idea didn't go through. Anyway, continue.
So he's like, yeah, I might, I shuffle my wares around. I might, put it in storage for a while or put it back out on display, but it's been in the shop.
Did anything lean up against it or touch it? We noticed a small mark on it. Easy to hide from Nana, but was there a mark or anything? Did anything touch it recently?
Not from what I know. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I go and I do close inspections on all my items every day.
Has anybody else been interested in the egg?
No. It's been I don't know, maybe a while back. I think there was some sort of like a noble or somebody who was wealthy that was passing through, and they commented on it, but they didn't want to spend that much. I mean, honestly, it's pretty expensive considering, but I don't think it's full brass, so I've been bringing the price down, but we need to make ends meet somewhere, and I got a good deal when I bought it, so.
Okay.
Was that noble? Was that like about a month ago, or do you think that was longer?
Oh, it was a while back. That was easily a few months.
Okay. What else? So you hasn't fell or bumped or anything. It hasn't been fiddled with or touched with. Nobody else has asked for it. Okay.
If If we roam around the shop, can they look and see if there's anything else magic? Can Hoodwink look and see if there's anything else magic other than the wand?
You would have already seen it.
Yeah, it was just those three things.
Oh, okay.
Can I just do a quick perception check of all the stuff in his store to see if anything like matches maybe the ornateness of the egg, or seems like, even if it's not magic, stands out in any way?
It's one of those situations where we're overcomplicating a very simple thing and we overlooked it.
I don't know. I'm just trying to exhaust everything out because we came all the way over here. I just want to make sure that we cleared everything.
Still say we melted.
You can make a perception check.
Perception check. Go. Okay, I have 11 perception, so I mean it's above 20. So
yeah, there's some other fancy stuff in the shop, but nothing that specifically matches that.
Okay. Well, then I guess this was, we ruled, not a full waste of time because we ruled things out, but at the same time we didn't really get any answers either. All right. Thanks. Oh, actually no, the wizard that sold it to you. So it was a wizard. And he didn't say anything specific about the egg or anything like that?
No, it was a merchant.
Oh, it was a merchant. Sorry. I think it was a wizard.
No, I mean, it was, like I said, it was a good deal. It was. I thought
desperate to get rid of it.
No, he seemed desperate for money. Something had gone wrong. He had lost a lot of his supply, and he needed some way to cross the sea and get back. So I gotta. You can see he kind of like rolls his eyes like he's being, a little full of himself, let's say. Like, I managed to get a good deal out of him for what I thought it was. I figured that I would absolutely make bank by the time I sold this, but it's... no.
But you didn't. No reason to be smug now. Ha ha ha. Anyway, okay. I guess we're done here. Unless anyone else has any questions. Anybody?
Negative.
Nope. Okay. Alright, thank you for the help, I guess.
Toki, you can go ahead and increase your constitution score.
By 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, between the travel and the dialogue, make it 2.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you less hungover now?
I'm less hungover. I still have a little bit to go.
Are you still in the negatives?
No.
Okay. Well, at least you're on the mend. Okay.
I'm like +4, so I'm like barely having an issue now.
Cool. Nice. Alright, so I guess we go back to Caesar's like, well, that was kind of a waste of time. I guess it is cold inside Caesar's hut, right? Because we left the egg in here. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Did we freeze poor Caesar?
Oh, so I guess that does rule out the bottle since Edie had the bottle with her when we left. So, hey, we did clarify that. Weird how though he didn't think it was like. I guess the weird thing was it wasn't like how did this guy have the egg in his shop the entire time and it's like not been cold, or he didn't notice it was weird how cold it was getting specifically in that area, but I don't know. Okay, so he didn't know what he had, and it sounds like the merchant didn't really know what he had either, because the merchant was willing to sell it for cheap as well. So basically we got a fancy little, I have this big fancy egg that has a secret. It's got a secret. But I don't know how to get to the secret. How do I get to you, secret?
Can I use my lockpicks on it and try to pry it open?
We don't... I guess in the seams? I guess we can try that. I'm watching you, though. I
could try to do it delicately. That would be, what, dexterity? I would think.
For like a lockpick, that would be a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let's see if I can. 20.
Okay. You start finding where some of the seams are on this egg, and as you like jostle it around, some of them slide past each other a little bit, and you find one segment that feels kind of loose, and you start prying at it. Then you start feeling some resistance, and as you try and work your tools in to grab onto something else along the insides, it springs open.
Oh, fuck.
And jets of blue flame shoot out of it.
Rudeness.
Hot blue flames, or just like magically blue flames?
This thing sort of like springs open, and they're not hot. They're cold.
Oh.
And immediately it opens up, and there's this thing standing in front of you that is like maybe 3 feet tall, just kind of like hunched over, and it's essentially almost like a blue fire elemental, but it's anthropoid. It isn't just floating, it has legs. And the egg forms the shape of like armor all around the top of its head and the back of its arms, and its little feet have like gauntlets on it, and it's just kind of like and it just turns and bursts through the wall of Caesar's hut, his house. It isn't really a hut, it's better than that, but his cabin. It just punches through the wall of his cabin and starts jetting down across the his lawn, basically.
Oh, look at that, Caesar. New window. You're welcome. Can we try to so basically talk like that. Okay. So I guess we go after it. I'm like, wait, come back. We were just curious. We're sorry. I told Kenneth not to do it.
Edie, just fucking tentacle it.
Tentacle it.
What is the range on your tentacles? Sorry.
How fast is this thing?
Is the cold, as it runs, is the cold following it?
60 feet.
Your range is 60 feet.
I can pick a point anywhere 60 feet in front of me. And any creature within 10 feet of that point.
All ass so you can stay with it.
It is, by the time you get out the door to see it, it is like running down the hill and towards the beach, and it is out of range.
Okay.
Convenient.
Faster. Horses are faster, right? Shit.
When it, to be clear, like, it kind of like looked around for a moment, turned towards the wall, and then shot through it like a fucking rocket. But now it's running.
Okay. So it's really fast. It's running to the beach. I guess unless it can like freeze water and run on the water. which I'm guessing that's probably what's gonna happen. Like, I guess
Well, if you recall, the whole reason that you're stuck here is because the boats are frozen in the harbor.
yes. Okay. Yes. Shit. I don't know.
Let's run after it.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to run after it. I mean, I guess I'll turn into, like, okay, hang on. Let me bring up. I think
Can
the
you only
force-
turn
I
into
think
like something you've already come into contact with?
I mean, yeah. I can't suddenly decide to be like, oh. Basically, I have to, like, learn and understand the animal in order to turn into it. But I guess
Either
no,
it's spend time with it, or
eat it.
or dissect it, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
okay,
if you
so-
had theoretically like enough time studying like zoological physiology books, then you could break them down too.
I turn into a wolf because the thing is, if we're talking about ice here, then a horse is not going to be great on ice. So I turn into a dire wolf. Transformation, go, and I run after it. I guess.
Okay. That's use. Everybody else just
I mean, I guess if someone wants to get on my back while I'm transforming, this would be the time.
I hauled ass when it started running.
okay. I guess my
It's in
question
my-
is who's is
Who's
everybody
coming
is everybody giving chase, or is it just like Cat Hiss and Bee going after this thing?
I has and be it, but I'm sending my hawk familiar so I can keep a bird's eye view of the situation.
I don't think Brig would run after it, although
We're still kind of out of it.
I'm out of it. I'm trying to think of would I jump on your back?
Nay.
I think Brig would jump on.
I think Brig would jump on the back. So I think Brig's gonna go
All right.
on Hoodwink's back.
All right. Cool.
So you're
So Cat Hiss is doing
running, Bee is running, Brig is riding, the familiar is following, and
Falling slowly. I'm not a runner.
okay. You're doing a power walk towards town.
Fanny pack and all.
push it to the limit. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, yes, that's what we're doing.
Okay, Bee, what is your speed as a wolf?
That's hang on. It's a dire wolf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell me you can't find it. What's the point of the control find or F if you're not gonna? Okay. We'll go to creature statistics and just scroll down. That works. Dire wolf. Speed is 50 feet.
Okay. So it has a lead on you, but you're actually keeping pace with it pretty well. Cat Hiss, what's your speed?
30.
Okay. You're running, but they're getting ahead of you.
Jump on when you had the chance.
At least I reacted and ran.
So this thing is it's running down towards the beach. You have a couple of rounds before it hits it, and the water, even though it's frozen solid, it runs up to the coastline essentially and just digs its talons in, and wherever it's going, you actually have this almost sort of like dark blue aura coming off of it, like a deep indigo. And as it does, or as it shoves its claws into the ice, you start to see its aura become brighter, and the ice starts to spread further out of the bay, and even the sand starts to crystallize.
Oh.
Oh shit.
So, crystallize?
Like freeze.
Oh, okay. So it's
Like
activating.
you know how in like in cold weather, first you get frost, and then after that the frost starts to get its own little like tiny ice hairs coming up and growing.
Mhm.
It's like that coming out of the sand.
Okay. So it's just getting colder. I don't know what else to do other than keep running at it.
Okay.
So I guess that's. I mean,
Try to tackle it.
you're not fast enough.
I'm
I'm
yelling at you.
I'm only barely keeping up with it. I'm not. I would have to be faster to be able to tackle it.
You're gonna reach it in a round, so
Okay.
roll initiative.
Ooh.
So it's 12.
I also roll initiative, I'm assuming.
Everybody should.
Yep. Fuck. Buttons.
I got an 18.
Oh,
Buddy.
Man, your rolls today, V, are not good.
they're not. No. Everyone rolled.
Yeah, sorry, I'm writing everything down, figuring it out. Oh no. I did that wrong. Hold on. Sorry, I got confused, and then I forgot to do a couple of things earlier. Okay. First, it would be Cat Hiss's turn. Cat Hiss is not there yet. Then it would be Toki's turn. Toki's riding on the back of B.
So we catch up to him, but like, is it because he's stopped, or are we still running, or?
No, he's stopped. He's literally just sitting at the edge of the surf with his talons in the water. His shade of blue lightning.
Try to hug it, Brig. Hug it with love. Show love. Like, it's not attacking us.
No.
Okay.
It has
So
its back
maybe-
to you, and it's literally just sitting with its back to you with its hands in the dug into the ice. It would then be Jess's turn. Jess is going to catch up in a few turns, but if you want, do you know what your movement speed of your familiar is, Jess?
I'm sorry. I can look it up.
It's okay. The question is going to be like, your familiar can fly so that it can see what's going on. Whether or not you want it to do anything, if it's actually within range or if it's going to take a turn to get there, is the big question.
I guess am I first or is someone else first?
Well, your first comes up in, or your turn comes first in turn order, but you're riding B, so you're not going to be able to do anything until B gets there. But if you want to ready an action and say, "Hey, I want to do this when we arrive," then you can do that.
Yeah, I think I would just jump off when I get there, is what I would do.
Okay.
It doesn't say.
I would assume it would depend on your
Flying.
familiar.
Yeah, what form you're familiar. So just look at what creature it is.
Is it like a hawk or a falcon, or what is? I know it's a bird thing, but what specifically?
Is it a hawk?
The hawk.
60 feet. So yeah, it would be there. So you can either have it fly around and just like keep an eye on it while you close distance, or you could have it attack if you want.
To attack or anything, because if it's a friendly.
Yeah, it
creature,
hasn't hurt us yet. I mean,
I don't
it's
want-
hurt Caesar's wall, but you know, we can forgive that. Mostly because it doesn't affect us at all. But anyway.
Yeah, I'll just have it hover
Okay.
if that's okay.
So it keeps its distance for now. That means it is now its turn. It kind of like looks over its shoulder and it pulls its hands out of the ice and turns to face you.
Okay. My turn?
And now it's your turn, yes.
Okay. I run up to it and I'm like, hey, sorry that we, I'm assuming this thing maybe can understand us. Sorry that we were a little bit too nosy, but we just wanted to know what was up, because, it seems like this whole started just, a month ago. Hey, we're sorry, we try to keep the bird on the leash as much as we can, but it's darn little bugger just likes to poke things and pocket things. The old poke and pocket. I guess first off, can you understand me?
Is that your turn? Do you do anything else?
I just, I guess I'm still in a wolf form, but hopefully, it's not too scared of talking wolf, but anyway. Yeah, I just get close to it, and I'm just like, hey, sorry, we're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay. Well, it seems unfazed by talking wolf.
Okay, well, unfazed, but, responsive, maybe?
Not really.
God damn it.
it seem like it understood anything or not?
Not really.
Well, we're not attacking it, and it just came to face us, but... I don't know. I don't know what else to do.
It is Cat Hiss's turn. Cat Hiss, you are approaching distance enough now that you can move and close in on it.
Okay. Is there a way that I can get behind it?
You would have to get out on the ice in the beach to do that.
Can I do that? Because it's all frozen over.
It is, but it's not going to be easy going.
Slippery. Ice physics, video games.
It depends on the type of ice. I've been on frozen lakes, frozen rivers. It depends on the ice.
I mean, it's like it's not entirely smooth. It's a little bit ripply. Like, I don't know. I guess you'd say that it you could do it, but it's gonna, like, when you're on the ice, you're moving it at half your normal movement speed.
Okay, then can I just get to the opposite side that Hoodwink is on? Kind of like trying to keep it between us.
Yeah, you can kind of circle around and make it
Trying
to
to
where
not
it's...
give it a lot of options for running away.
Yeah, that's fine. You can kind of like go around Hoodwink, and Hoodwink is kind of like not perpendicular to it with the bay. It's kind of off, like it's at just where the water starts, and it's facing Hoodwink, and Hoodwink's like a little bit, let's say, off to the left if you were facing it, so you can go around to the right where you're not directly behind Hoodwink, and you're kind of boxing it in.
Perfect.
Okay. How close do you get?
Close enough that I would be within striking distance if necessary, but I don't want to touch it.
Okay. Choki, you rode in with Hoodwink. Did you like jump off of Hoodwink's back when you got there, or are you still on?
Yeah, I would jump off Hoodwink's back when I got there.
Okay. So, how far would you say you are now?
I mean, how close was Hoodwink?
Well, close enough to talk to it, so I don't know, I would guess, like, what, 10 feet? I mean, it depends on, that would be up to B.
Yeah.
I would say it would probably be still, like, right there. Like, next to Hoodwink. I wouldn't go too much further on my own.
Okay. As you're standing there, you take 1 point of cold damage.
1 point of cold damage?
Yeah. Like, it is clear that this thing is frosty. And it's your turn.
Who's?
Toki's.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna ready an action for the moment because it isn't like aggressing towards us, right? It's just there.
Yeah.
So I'd just like to ready. I'd like to ready like an attack, basically.
Okay.
Like, I'm just gonna watch it cautiously, but not like I'm not gonna aggress first.
So if you ready an action, you need to say what you're going to do and essentially what the trigger will be. So what do you want that trigger to be?
Just if it decides that it's going to attack, so if it actually attacks us, then I will like attack it back with my axe.
Okay. And that's it. You don't do anything else?
No.
Okay. Jess, it is your turn. You are closing in on the group with your power shuffle. You've probably got another 3 turns before you get there. And your familiar's still flying around above.
How far away am I, though? Like...
Your movement speed is what, 30 feet per round?
Yeah. Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay, so that would be like 3 more turns, then that would mean you're like 90 feet from it.
Okay. Well, I can't do much but just keep hauling ass, but in a power walkway.
Okay. This thing does not like the big dog in front of it. And B, it swings at you a couple of times.
Wait, it hit first.
Yeah, but if it didn't like big dog, I can D-dog, I guess.
D-dog. What's your AC?
Let me see. 12.
Okay.
I guess it would be for a direwolf, though?
Technically, yeah.
Okay, direwolf is... armor class 14.
Okay. So it misses with one, but it hits with the other.
Yup.
You take 5 damage from its sharp little brass claws.
Okay. Okay.
Toki, you get your reaction.
Okay. So I will try.
It's probably scared. No.
I will try and hit it with my battle axe. So, okay. So total of 14.
You actually miss it.
Okay.
It is a lithe little thing.
You establish this fast.
B, you take 1 point of cold damage, and it is your turn.
I guess I do. Well, it would be. I'm trying to think here. Should I try to pin it down, or should I try to D-dog since it attacked me because it was a dog? I'm guessing that if it didn't like me being a dog, I D-dog. I'm like, whoa, put my hands up, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's time out. Still trying to see if we can like negotiate with it. Because I'm thinking it just attacked because it was scared. But yeah, I'm back to my OG form, and I'm like, you know, hey, I'm trying to. I mean, I know Brig just swung at it, but I'm trying to interpret like we don't mean it harm. If there's any way to get into it. I guess that's what I try to do.
All right, that's it. Cat hiss, your turn.
I try to knock it to the ground to pin it down.
Okay. Is this going to be a tackle, or are you trying to leg sweep, or how do you want to go about this?
I try to leg sweep and then pin it. If the leg sweep is successful.
Yeah, you can give that a shot.
Would this be like a strength or a dexterity thing?
Well,
If it's a leg sweep.
for the leg sweep, do you want to use a weapon, or are you just trying to kung fu this shit?
It's metal. I'm not kung fu-ing anything.
Okay. So make an attack roll with whatever weapon
You want
you
to bite
choose.
this one in the ass, Cass?
No, this is metal. Thank you.
Oh, you also take 1 point of cold damage as your turn starts.
Bitch. Full damage taken. Plus 3. But that's. I don't want to ruin my. Oh, I have a crowbar with me. But it just says crowbar, like it doesn't have like a damage thing or anything like that.
Okay. So this would essentially be an improvised weapon. This means you're going to be a simple improvised weapon. You roll d20, add your proficiency, add your strength modifier to hit.
Okay, strength modifier would be that, and proficiency. Am I blind? Where's proficiency at?
Let's see. With your character sheet, it should be first page towards the top left, just next to strength. Proficiency bonus.
Oh dear fucking god. Okay, sorry. Okay. Good lord. So 18 plus 2 plus 2. So 18 plus 4.
That's definitely a hit, so roll a d4 and add your strength modifier to that.
Okay. 4, so that's a 6.
Okay, so you deal 6 damage to it and knock it prone. And you're going to try and jump on it and pin it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do the leg sweep, it goes down, and you just kind of body slam it. Make a athletics check for that. So it's a d20 plus your athletics.
6 and 8.
Okay. You don't deal any extra damage to it when you jump on it, but you're on top of it, and it's frosty. It's definitely
Freezing your nips off.
it did. Bird nipples. It's
My chicken breasts are cold.
yes, yes, frozen breasts. It's not a fun time. Toki, it is your turn.
Okay.
And you take 1 point of cold damage.
Another point of cold. Okay. Okay. I'm going to attack it with my axe again. So
Please don't.
I'm going to. I got a 27.
That is high enough that you can, in fact, both hit it and not hit Cat Hiss. Good job.
Heyo. I got this. Okay. 1d8. D8. So 7 plus 1, so 8 damage.
How are you doing 8 damage with rolling a 2?
Oh, sorry. 1d8 plus 5 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1 to damage. Very sharpened.
Oh, because it's sharpened. Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? Roll another d20.
Oh. An 18.
Plus 7. Okay, double that.
So 14 damage?
Well, it would have been 8, right? So it's like 16.
Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, okay, yes. Yes.
Okay. So Cat Hiss has it pinned, and you don't cut its arm off because it's an elemental, but if it had one, that would be exactly what happened. Yeah, you deal 16 damage to it.
Fantastic.
Do you do anything else?
No.
Okay. Jess, it is your turn.
Am I getting closer?
You can move... well, you were 90 away. Then you moved 30, so now you're 60 feet away.
So I'm close enough to now cast my tentacles then.
Well, you're 60. The range on it is 50, right?
No, it's 60
Oh, okay.
plus 10.
All right. Well, I guess you could... Either way, you could move and cast or cast and move, so that would be fine.
I'm still hauling ass, and I cast my tentacles just to wrap it up and keep it in one place. And they're spectral tentacles, so they can't be damaged by cold. And just so we can figure out if we can get it to communicate before we annihilate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Edie.
What's the... I know it's a strength DC to save on that. What is it?
It is a d6.
What?
Says no. Is that wrong?
It was a D6.
No, it should be a DC. Like, there's a... it should say, like, strength save something, like DC 10 or 12 or something like that.
Oh. Let me go back. What mine is that what you're talking about?
Well, it should be listed under Grasp of the Kraken because that's your special ability.
Creatures make a strength saving throw against my spell save DC,
Okay, so that's whatever your spell save DC is.
which is 14.
Okay. And it's going to do that with disadvantage because it's prone.
You're welcome. Hurry up. Breathing my nips off.
It fails on both rolls, so
Is locked up tight?
it is bound.
All right.
It is this thing's turn again. No, it's not going anywhere.
Can I see an off switch now?
It's There's something I would have to check. I'll look that up later. B, you take 1 point of cold damage. It is your turn.
Okay. 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 I guess I approach this thing. Can I get a good look, like a look at the armor placement or anything like that? I don't want to attack it. Like, I mean, it's no reason to right now. But I'm trying to, like, if it doesn't understand me, like it's doing this for a reason. I'm just trying to figure out how I can communicate to it.
It attacked you though.
Yeah, because it was a wolf. Like it probably attacked because it was scared. Like, I don't know. It's like Alex said, it doesn't like big wolf, so it went after me. Didn't go after you. It went after me.
Don't take that as rote. I was trying to be amusing when I said that.
Oh, okay. I guess, is there anything significant about its armor? Like, does it have, like, a big gem on its forehead that's, like... Or is it just sort of, like...
Is this one of the cases where we should roll a perception check or something to see if
there's anything we can, like, get it back into its shell?
It does have, like, it has a big red gem on its forehead. Like, it has almost like a... You can see where its eyes are, and it has this kind of like platelet that comes down, then it kind of like flares out, and then it goes back into like where its nose would be. And up in the top, there's a red gem. Then on like the back of this like armor platelet, there's another. And along the inside of where the body is, it has little sort of like hinges and linkages that go to the arms, and it has these also sort of like I'm trying to draw this out quickly and it really looks like garbage, so I'm sorry, but they all kind of like take that sort of a shape to them. And they'll have, well, I'll redo part of that. Apologies, Alex doesn't do the draw good.
Me neither.
That's a good one, B. Tell another. So it's kind of, and like they have, you know, gems like mounted in there like that, and a little.
Where are we? Is it on the map? Where are you putting this picture?
I'm sorry, this is my webcam. I'm showing it in my webcam.
Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. Okay, that's... What is that again?
So that's like some of the armor segments. They kind of have that shape, and the like octagons are where the gems are, and the lines are like... like the carvings that go along the...
Okay.
Alex doesn't art good, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to, like... Okay, so I'm just trying to understand, like... Okay. To do. Like, is the gem on his forehead, like, a power source, or is it just ornamental?
That's a good question. Roll an Arcana check.
Oh, that's actually kind of good. Arcana is 5, so that's
24. Okay, so the gems, all of them are kind of like power sources.
Okay.
All of them.
Is
this the time where we get to let Cahus remove all the gems?
I guess that's probably the best course of action if we want to try to keep this. If I want to try to keep it no more fighting. I guess can we like I guess the question is, are the gems pretty much are in there? Like, is there any give at all when we try to?
There wasn't when you were prying at them before.
No, there's not. Okay, so they're pretty much in there. What if I taped it up, and we didn't see it? That's it's like a webcam like that, right? That works.
Yeah, you'll just get your medieval duct tape.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
Are you doing anything else?
Wait. Do you think? Okay. Do you guys think if I did like a fire spell that may want to go back into its shell? Is it worth a try?
We've already kind of fucked it up, so why not?
Okay.
What if I just tried to pry like one single gem out to see if that was enough to just slow it down?
Well, you can. I'm gonna cast a fire spell. If you want to try, you can try.
I'd like to try, because if it could help it, then help us. No more damage for that. Hopefully, maybe we can talk to it or figure it out something, whatever. But it would have less energy to run away or to cause problems.
Yes, we can try that. Whose turn is it right now?
Well, I wasn't quite sure, like, were you doing anything else?
I'm just trying to think of a non-combative way to either get it to go back in its egg, and then we can, like, figure out what to do from there, or try to communicate to it. Communicating's not working, so I'm trying to see if we can, like, either drain its power or have it go back in its shell. I'm thinking that maybe fire, like, okay, how does elements like fire and ice? They have a. Is this like if we made it too hot, would it be like, ooh, no thanks for me, and go back in its shell to protect itself? I guess that's my thoughts. But I don't know if that is an idea that could work.
I think the thing is like you can always try, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the whole point. Like you can always try, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
Okay, I guess let's see. I have fairy fire. Is that like actual fire? Hang on. Why does this take so long to just search for the right spell? Okay. Fairy fire. Each object in a 20-foot cube with a range and outline blue, green, or light. Oh, so it's just is outlined in light and fail. Okay, so that's not actual fire. All right. Do I have any other kind of fire-based magic? I guess they have the alchemist fire that I picked up from that one place. What does alchemist fire do?
It's kind of like a Molotov cocktail.
Ooh. I don't want to do that. I don't know.
Let me try to pull a gem out. Let me try to pry a gem out.
All right. Letting Cat has try to pull a gem out.
Okay, Cat Hiss. You start your turn by taking 3 cold damage because you're freezing your chicken breasts off on it.
Well, no, Cat is still on it because it's tentacled now.
It's tentacled. I'm off it.
Well, you can get off it now, but you wouldn't have been able to get off of it until your turn. So since you started your turn on it, you take the cold damage. Now you can do whatever you want.
Okay. So now I'm off of it, and I would like to try... Oops, wrong button. I would like to pry a gem off.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check and make a strength check.
Sleight of hand. Shit. Sleight of hand is 8 plus 5. Give me a second. 10, 13. And then a strength check. 9, 10, 11.
Okay. And you're what, using your crowbar?
Yeah.
Okay. Any specific part of the body you're going after?
Forehead.
The one, like, in between his eyes type of deal, like on his forehead type of deal, whatever that was.
All right. So you, while he's bound down, you jab it in there, and you aren't exactly the most deft or gentle with it, and you pop it out.
Oh.
And the thing just flails around wildly from doing that. You hear it making more like gurgling, sort of ethereal screaming sounds. And it kind of flickers.
Oh.
Get another one.
Okay, I'm gonna go for another gem, whatever gem is closest.
You will need to wait another turn for that.
Okay.
Toki, it is your turn. You start your turn by
he-
taking 1 cold damage.
1 cold. Okay. And he's still restrained by the tentacles?
Yes.
Can I know they're not quite used for this, but since I've come from a blacksmith family, can I kind of use my smith's tools to try and try and take some of the gem, like another gem out myself with just my knowledge and the tools that I have?
Sure.
And you said there was one on the back of the head, is that right?
There's the one that was on the front that just got popped out. There was one on the back, and basically like along it has like 3 down the spine. Each major like segment of the body has like that kind of diamond shape like piece of armor on it that I was describing, and each of that has 2 gems, like one up towards the wrist, one down towards the elbow. Then on like the main arm, there's one towards the elbow and one towards the shoulder.
Can I go for like the top one on the spine?
Well, right now it's being restrained on its back.
Back. Okay. It's
Shoulder.
okay. We'll go for
Maybe
a
we can stop
shoulder.
an arm flailing.
Okay.
An extremity.
So because of your, let's see here. I'll let you roll a sleight of hand check and you'll get to roll with advantage on that. So you roll
Okay.
2 d20s and you pick the higher one and apply it to your sleight of hand. And then you can roll a strength check after that.
2, 10. And then you said my strength.
Yeah.
So that's +5. Or do I do a strength check?
It's a strength check. You'll roll a d20 and then you'll add your strength modifier.
7. I used up my 120 for the day.
Yeah. So you're like, yeah, no, I know metalworking, I got this. And you manage to jab like a tool in there, but then like when you go to pull it, it moves or something, you just like, and really don't get a good grab on it and nothing happens.
Awesome.
Jess, you are now
I
30
tried.
feet away.
Alright, I close the distance.
Okay.
Kind of wheezy.
As
I'm
you
used to swimming, not running.
all right, so you're within range to do whatever it is you want to do.
I don't know what much I could do.
Use water to try to push out a gem?
It will just freeze. It is a bit chilly.
What if we use that to our advantage?
I don't know if I trying to take advantage of an ice elemental with ice will work, but I don't know. Up to Edie's what Edie wants to do.
I'm just yelling things. You know, like I always do.
I don't know. I don't really have anything I could do to try to pry out another gem.
You're doing
So-
enough. You're making sure that we don't get any more boo boos.
I'll stand the closest to it, I guess, and I'll ready up just in case it decides to run or anything else.
What do you ready?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know. Myself. I don't have a weapon or anything. I'm just ready.
Okay. If you're just standing there and not doing anything, you can say you take a dodge action, and this goes and like helps protect you in case something comes your way.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll take
Alright.
a dodge action.
This thing is angrily writhing on the ground. Its eyes have been a bright blue, almost like cyan white, but it shifts to a deep bluish purple, and it turns its head to Cat Hiss. Cat Hiss, make a dex save.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
No. Where'd you get that
Oh,
idea to take
no.
its gem? Jesus, bad idea, man. Bad move.
My dexterity is 5, so that's a 6.
Ouch.
Oh. Major ouch.
It's okay. I will heal boo boos. And I'll do it for free. As long as you're not turned into a frozen chicken, frozen turkey. So.
Ugh. I wasn't rolling too horribly, and then all of a sudden, bleh.
Well, if it's bounded, I'm guessing it's gonna shoot a beam at you.
That would be my guess. So he's gonna.
It's gonna Kamehameha with its eyeballs.
Gonna
It
freeze my
release-
head and I'm gonna fall
It
over.
it releases this sort of gurgle roar, and from its face it shoots this gout of deep blue flame, which it manages to blast all over your face, and you take
Oh, you took it to the face, Cahis.
Oh no,
19.
that's your moneymaker. 19 damage.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Shit.
Ah shoot. Ah nuts. Oh well.
Your bird beak is feeling kind of crunchy.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
We can't have that fall off.
Oh.
B, it is your turn.
Alright, shit. Okay.
Is it your Tommy?
Okay, so can I pick up the red gem that fell, see what it is with an Arcana check, and then also heal Cathis? Is that too much going on?
That would be too much going on.
Okay, I guess I will do... let's see here. Let's see if Lesser Restoration will be the move to do. Alright, you touch the creature, it can either one disease or condition affect. Oh, so restoration isn't a healing; it's like a cure all. Okay.
That's what you use to remove the rotten pig plague. Remember?
Oh right. Okay. I'm just. Oh, sorry. What?
I need to pee real quick, so you look that up. I'll be back in just a moment. You were looking up a heal spell before. What's the deal with that, B?
Oh right. Shit. Sorry. ADHD. Okay. Healing word, I think, is the one that I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
Since let me just bring that up. Okay. The creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 of your spellcasting modifier. Okay. It is a bonus action. What
okay.
does it mean? So I can.
you can do the Arcana check, and because it's a bonus action, you could do both in the same turn. Yes.
All right. Let's help out Hes first, because I'm nice.
Mm-hmm.
So D4. So I guess, but I gotta hit. Do I do a D20 and then a D4,
Nope.
or just D4?
Yep.
2 plus skill casting modifier.
Which for you, I believe, is wisdom. So it'll be
Wisdom.
your wisdom
Plus-
modifier.
Plus 4, so that's 6.
So congratulations, Cat Hiss. You just got 6 hit points back.
Woo!
Yay! Thank you.
What's you at 14? So
Yep.
out of the single digits. All right.
I'm out of the singles.
Okay, then I do Arcana check on the pretty gem. Arcana, so 15.
15. Okay. You can tell that this gem, it isn't necessarily a battery. It is helping to bind the elemental to the armor and also siphon heat from the area.
Oh. Dang. So, I guess our element, like if it didn't have the armor to bind to, would it just dissipate, or what's? Is that something you can tell me, or is that something we have to find out?
That's a good question.
Thanks. I really try. Okay. So I guess. So the gems are what's causing the chill factor. I guess we have to decide if we want to keep on trying to remove the gems, so it's no longer bounded to the iron armor, or Well, it's my turn's
Also,
over.
I
So.
like the image of this interaction while all this chaos is going on. B just turns to Cat Hiss, very quietly whispers, "Fart," and Cat Hiss feels a little better, and then B just stares at a gem.
I mean, that's exactly how that would be. That's my healing word.
Cat Hiss, you take 1 cold damage, and it is now your turn.
Blah, 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 blah. God, do I have anything that I could do to heal myself?
Did you get a potion? Didn't you get a potion? We didn't.
That's what I'm looking for. I don't know if I've already used it. So because I'm fantastic like that.
Got a stick of salami.
I already used it.
Okay.
So I have the jar. So it's a health potion used, now empty jar. Oh, I'm gonna risk it, I guess, and I'm gonna go for peeling another gem off.
Yay! True. That's a good sport.
Okay, a sleight of hand, then a strength check.
Oh, for the love of fuck. So strength is 4, and sleight of hand.
Gonna be Rip Cat Hiss.
Hand is 14.
You manage to well, this thing is fighting against the tentacles. You manage to get your crowbar in to try and pry another gem, but you're still a little too crunchy from that cold burst to have much headway.
Damn it.
Toki, is your turn.
I would.
And you take 1 cold damage.
Okay. Can I try and use my my tools again to see if I can go after that?
Mm-hmm.
Again. So let's see. Am I rolling with advantage again on that?
You're rolling with advantage on the sleight of hand, so you get to roll 2d20s and pick the higher number.
Okay. Rolling a 9. And then a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I'm not rolling good today.
Everyone's kind of.
You're still suffering. You're still suffering that hangover, I guess. You're trying to line it up, and you just kind of tink. Oh.
Maybe I drank a little too much last night. Sorry, guys. I'm just now coming to that realization.
I mean, you took down almost, a full gallon of beer? Jess, you take 1 point of cold damage. It is now your turn.
Do I still take cold damage even though I have cold resistance?
Do you have cold resistance?
I do.
Oh,
Because
okay.
of my class. Or my race or whatever.
Then you would not. Your turn, go ahead.
I'm thinking. These don't have anything to be helpful. looking.
Do you have any
Did I try to break a gem?
No. Do you have any like debuffs that you can cast on it? Or things that like to knock it out? I don't know how elementals work. It's up to you what you want to do.
The thing I have is one, but it affects everybody, and I don't want to put anyone else at a disadvantage. So
Okay.
if I use shatter, can I tell everyone else to cover their ears? Like, would that protect them?
Let me look that up. You would have time to say that. Okay, I would say that you would, like, under most circumstances, you would have to have something like a bit more clear, like letting people know that you would do that. But I would say that yes, you can do that, and everybody can cover their ears. However, because of the way that the spell is written, at least in this situation, it says you only take half damage if you successfully save against it. So if you did it and you warned them, then they would still be taking half damage from the spell.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that then. I don't know. I poke at it and look around helplessly.
I mean, you're not. It's not that you're not helping. You are keeping it from attacking us. So.
I know, but I just wish I could do more. I'll just keep holding it with my tentacles.
Oh, could you maybe use the tentacles to cover its eyes?
No, it's just they're just.
You can't direct exactly how they cover it.
No, they're just restrictive.
Okay.
All right, next.
Okay. It tries to break free. It rolls a natural 2. It does not.
Baby! Little baby boy! Look at this little baby. He's baby-sized.
It's like, let me go! It just kind of like flexes and then just kind of B, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't really have anything to get rid of gems either. Let's see here. I do have a bent, shiny-tipped shovel that I can... I guess I could try. Let me see here. Do I have any spells that can... let's see here. Does it have to be does an elemental construct count as a person? Because I'm looking at charm person. Or is that just like for charisma-esque stuff?
Let me check.
Suddenly I'm super attractive and it doesn't want to hurt me. See within range. It may take a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage. If it fails to saving throw, it's charmed by you, so it does charmed by you until the spell ends or until you do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. Okay.
I don't.
See, so much just gives you a gem.
I think because it does say a humanoid, I don't think you can use that.
It's got 2 feet. It stands upright. Okay, let's see here. Oh, you know what? Let's do, let's heal Cass a bit more. I'm actually gonna do, Cure Wound, because I think that's 1d8, and that's actually could be potentially more. I have to touch Cass.
Yes.
Okay. Let me do that. So we do D8. Opt. Why? How do I put virtual dice in dice jail? Okay. And then what's the? It would be wisdom modifier.
Yes.
Okay, well that is still 4, so it is still 5. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I guess also anyone who's getting to a point where the cold damage is they're really feeling it, let me know.
All right, so it's Cat Hiss's turn then.
I'm gonna again attempt to go after that gem that has my fucking... Did I get my crowbar back, or is my crowbar still stuck in it?
Oh, you've been holding on to it.
Okay, I would like to yank the hell out of it, I guess.
Oh, okay. So
Am I still doing the strength and sleight of hand?
yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Oh my god. Okay, so strength, that's a 20. Oh, sleight of hand is what? Ah! Sleight of hand is 23.
Okay. So you're like, no, I got it this time. Just kind of and you pop another one out.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be mad.
Oh, yeah. 2 of them.
Is it still doing the same?
Where did you pop it out from?
I went for a shoulder.
Okay.
So I got between an eye and I got a shoulder.
All right.
Over the.
So that
You
gem
guys,
I can't
comes
get to the
out.
back.
You literally got its over the shoulder boulder holder.
Its flames start to I don't want to say flare, but it's the way that fire moves when it's like in a strong wind, and it's making angry sounds.
Just egg up, and we'll leave you alone.
Toki, it is your turn.
Can I try to cut its shoulder off so that it's just not even attached to its body anymore?
Sure.
So that would just be my regular attack stuff, right?
Yes. In fact, because it's prone, I will give you advantage on the attack.
hoping it would work, but it didn't. Okay, well, 13 plus 7.
So 20, that's a hit. Mm-hmm.
And 1, 8. So that 12 plus 1 because getting it sharpened, so 13 damage.
Okay.
Cut the shoulder off.
Okay, you manage to smash the joints in its right arm, and the armor just kind of like falls away to the sand, and now where its right arm was is just this flailing blue jet of fire.
Okay. I assume I took cold damage at that as well.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I took cold damage at the beginning of that as well.
Yes, you would have.
That was basically like, oh, you forgot to assign this to homework teacher.
And,
Being a good child.
everything's kind of going robot mode again, so if I'm asking you several times like what you're saying, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to okay, so yeah, the right arm is just kind of whipping about wildly, and the rest of the body is kind of like heaving, trying frantically to break free of these tentacles. And the piece of armor is laying in the sand, and you have little blue bolts of electricity or magic kind of just sparking across its surface. Jess, it is your turn.
I do.
Just do an arcana check on the armor that fell down.
Oh. I think I'm gonna do an arcana check on the armor that fell down.
Okay.
Not a good one.
It's a cursed night.
So I have a 9. It's shiny.
It's shiny, yeah, and it's part of an artifact construct. Yep. Mm-hmm. You can determine this.
Well, it's good to be sure. Double checked.
Yeah, now we know.
Now we know.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, this thing is still pinned.
This is good enough.
It rolled a 3 this time, in fact. So it did a
okay.
little bit better.
A little bit better. It is still baby though. Okay.
Yeah.
My turn.
Yes.
All right. I do it. Oh, actually, shoot. Okay, so let me do. I had to, since healing word is the bonus action. I'll do a healing word and then I'll do an arcana check. So I do healing word on Caddis. Hey, mamma mia, pasta lasagna. That's an 11. Woo! How you doing? You a little crispy, a little less fried?
What D were you supposed to roll with healing word?
D6.
Oh, it was? Okay. Alright then, so that was a 6 plus a 5 or a 4?
Plus a 5. 11.
Okay. Cool. Not bad. Not bad.
Oh, plus a 4. I'm sorry, wisdom, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Still looking. Plus a 4. So it's only 10. But still, 10. 10's pretty good. So 10. Okay. Then I do a kind of check on the armor that fell on the floor. That's 16.
Excuse me. There's not much that you can gain from it at this moment, and
Why not? Why at this moment? I mean,
you'll need to pry it apart more and dissect it to learn more from the armor. Also, healing word is a D4 plus spellcasting modifier, so
it is.
yes.
I'm sorry, that's not bad.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I just went and double checked because I wasn't quite sure. So that
Alright,
means take back 2 of those hit points. I'm not going to make you re-roll it. It just instead of being a 6, it's a 4.
Okay, so it's 8. 8's still very good. Sorry, Candace.
That's okay.
Okay, so neat.
Now it is Cat Hiss's turn.
I'm gonna go after the other shoulders. Is there even a gem on the other shoulder since we cut the arm off?
No, the other shoulder's gone.
Other shoulder's gone.
Should be one on its wrist though.
And the elbow.
Mm-hmm.
You have one on one side of the elbow and one on the other.
Well, is that arm even? It's on the front and back of the elbow?
You've got essentially like
Like each joint, right?
It was a one on each joint type of deal, and then down the spine. So, but you said that there's one arm completely gone because of
the Toki cut off the right arm. It's just detached.
Yeah.
The left arm is missing the gem by the shoulder.
Yes.
On the forearm, it has one gem up by the wrist and one gem by the elbow. And then it has another piece of armor on the back of the would it be the aft arm? It's not the forearm, it's the part that goes between the shoulder and the elbow. And that one, you already pulled off the gem that was on the shoulder. It has another one by that elbow.
Okay. Can I get to it though if it's on the back?
Kind of. I mean, you can, because the way the tentacles will be holding it now, it would definitely be the 2 on the forearm that are easier to access.
I'm gonna do the forearm on the front.
So by the elbow or by the wrist?
Sorry, the wrist.
Okay.
Strength, we have a 15.
All right.
And then, come on.
Okay, so you're able to slot the crowbar in. It takes a little bit of effort, but you pop it out.
Yes, I have a third gem.
And
Those aren't yours to keep.
Does the hand fall away, or
it power starts to arc across the body of the elemental, and the it begins turning dimmer and dimmer.
Like this.
Until it shifts to almost a bluish black.
somebody try talking to it now.
It's almost like the flames crystallize and then it detonates.
Oh. So it explodes.
So did we all just die?
It launches these bluish-black ice shards in every direction, and everybody takes 8 points of piercing damage.
What? Owie. That was spicy.
That was spicy.
The elemental is gone, and the armor goes limp.
Good job, team.
Woo!
Yes, you can have the armor and gems back.
Yay, thanks. Hey, no, you give me those right now.
I want to keep one so we can figure out like what the fuck it was.
And I'm gonna do that, but I get them all. Mine.
Keep one.
No, I
Just
healed
one.
you. I healed you. You're not keeping it.
I just want one.
No, you don't.
Anyways,
I gave you stinky sulfur. You're not taking this.
you didn't even let me try to steal the egg.
Yeah. Because it would be. I'm pretty sure you would have been caught, and it would be a lot harder to do.
Can we like? Did anything happen now that? Like, are the gems still affecting things, or is everything?
Yeah,
cleaned up
it's
now?
still cold. Yeah.
We need
So,
to destroy the gems. Really hope not.
the as soon as there's this sort of burst that comes out of the armor, immediately you notice that like the biting cold is gone. There's sort of this wave of warmth that washes over like everything, and everything becomes a little bit lighter.
Okay. Problem solved. So was it the... Oh, wait. So was it the elemental that was powering the gems? Instead of the gems powering the elemental? I asked the big voice in the sky.
That's a good question. You'll need to like sit down and dissect it more to get full answers on this.
I collect the armor and all of the gems. And I'll be like, okay, guess I got stuff to look at. Alright. Oh, we should probably, sleep or something, because we're all kind of ouchy right now.
Well, let's go back and talk to his butt,
Alright. Caesar.
Caesar. Thank you, and see if his barometers and stuff are doing better.
Alright. 2 Caesars.
So you arrive back at Caesar's place, and he looks at you and he goes, "Wow, what happened? Also," and he just kind of like points to the hole in his wall. He says, "What happened?"
You got a new window. You're welcome. Look at the view. Look at that view. Look at that. You got the oceanside view, and it's not cold anymore, right? So it's like a nice warm breeze. You're welcome.
He just kind of like puts his head in his hands. He's like, because remember he's renting this place. It's like the landlord's gonna beat my ass.
Well, I mean, maybe find a spell to fix it. Like, do magic. Magic is great for fixing you problems. I should know.
You cast an illusion on your wall when they come to do an inspection.
Yeah, see, you got options.
He kind of takes it personal, the fact that like the whole reason he's here is a training wizard. So when you're like, just do magic, he's kind of like, well, that's really nice for you to say, isn't it? Thanks. Yeah, I'll just get back on that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Do it, you won't.
Just look, you're a nerd. Like wizards, top tier nerds, right? Love their books, need their books. Read a book. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. But yeah, but hey, guess what? People might start hating you less now because it's not cold anymore. Right side, hey.
He's just kind of like, all right.
So weird. Okay, but we don't really know why it activated when specifically, like what it did, because it was on the shelf for a couple of years. Did you? I wonder if it was responding to his bear meter bullshit.
Did you go anywhere near that store, Caesar?
Yeah. Did you ever go anywhere near that pawn shop with your little bear magic doodad and his gizmos?
It's like, no, I literally just I got into town. I rented this cabin. I got stalked, and then I set up shop, and that's been it.
Stalked? Like what? Or do you mean like people hating you?
No, like getting supplies.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant stalker. Like, oh, that would have been a key detail there, mister. Okay. Well, I guess it just feels like there's like information that we don't still have all the information. But cool. I got a pile of trash, that I paid 200 gold for. So, great.
Tiny trash.
Yeah,
152 gold plus a
Oh.
copper.
correct. Right. Thank you, note keeper. Keeper of notes.
You're welcome.
First of her-
Back in my notes.
First of her name.
And technically, it's not just trash. It's bronze and it's gems.
Yep. I'll definitely have to dissect it. But I guess that means the water is not frozen anymore, and we can
That's
continue
true.
on
Now we can boat out of here.
Tentacle Daddy's, side quest. I hope he's gonna pay us for. But speaking of, we introduce anybody into this or not? Are things gonna switch out or not? Hint.
Do you want to?
I'm asking you, man. I'm asking you because it seems like I was expecting you to have a plan because it seemed like you had a plan, but I guess you didn't have a plan.
The whole episode fighting an elemental.
You're gonna need to repeat that. I'm sorry.
Look, you just said we spent the whole episode fighting an elemental.
I don't know. I mean, like, Hoodwink needs to go back and manage their shop, and
Well,
you
I
are.
mean, I guess the story could be is I could go take this egg, this once was an egg, and be like, go study it. Like, this is interesting and intriguing. I had no idea what this is. I'm gonna go take it back to my shop and do some study with it.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
In the meantime, I called for a friend to, I don't know, keep you bozos in check.
Yeah, you can do that, or they can just be somebody you meet on the ship, or whatever.
I mean, I think it would make I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I thought you had the plan, so I'm just making up ideas. I don't know.
I didn't have a plan. I just was trying to say, like, this would be a good point for, like, for where Hoodwink would part ways.
Okay. Well, I guess says, "Okay, I'm gonna go do some research study stuff. You guys, I guess I'll meet you guys up at some point in the distant future. I don't know. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck with appeasing Tentacle Daddy. And yeah. I don't.
Are we just like saying our goodbyes in Caesar's house? Like,
Hugs,
if you're officially leaving, are you, like, is it like
I don't know.
bye, or like, did you want to go like have a last meal together? Like,
Alex told me to have my new character ready by this session, so I just thought that meant like something we were gonna switch things out. Like I wasn't.
Yeah, and that's really all it amounted to. There was no like, however you want to do that is up to you. But like, this is a good breaking point. You would want to have your new character ready now, because it wouldn't make sense to leave on a ship and then what's gonna happen? Like, Hoodwink is gonna go like, oh wait, I forgot about my shop, and just jump in the water, and then like the cleric swims up and climbs onto the boat.
That's on brand for Hoodwink. Like, let's be honest here. That's on brand for them. But okay, yes. All right. But yeah, I'm calling in. I guess. Yeah, I guess I would leave me get so Hoodwink and this new guy would have a relationship then. Calling in a favor. He'll meet you on the boat, or he'll meet you at the docks. Anyway. You kids were awesome, except you, Quincy Cass. Well, a little bit, anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna go figure out what this is, and maybe do some research on. Oh, what I guess what do could take the notes on that we found in the culty basement place, and see if they can find anything else about I don't know. Let's take a research break on what we'll find out what's going on there. If there's anything to find out about, does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Cat Hiss is willing to let you take those notes.
Well, Cat Hiss.
Yeah.
We're on a journey. This is not the time for academic studies. We are on a sea journey.
Alright, okay.
I'm not taking the glowy stuff from you. I just need the notes so I can figure out what this place was trying to do with the stuff.
Well, I just want to know, like, will you be sending us a letter or something later on so we know, so we have answers?
I feel like the way Hoodwink is going to play out, Hoodwink is just going to be like, kind of like a guest. Like, Hoodwink could be like pop in like randomly, get some guy like out of nowhere and be like, "Hey, this is what I found out," and then just like Hoodwink will find you if there is a time to find you, I guess.
I just really bad want to know what they say, so I'm just.
Well, I do too, but I don't know. That's why I'm placing Hoodwink off to figure stuff out.
I was just gonna say, like, how can Hoodwink know where we are? But if Hoodwink is friends with this other
guy, they can keep in contact.
Then
yeah.
I would imagine they would be keeping in contact.
Yes.
Okay. I will hand over paperwork grudgingly.
Thank you. That's his head. That's his head. Good boy.
Make sure that you take notes of which character has what now.
Okay. Hoodwink has remains of bronze. Is it bronze or brass?
Bronze.
Bronze, armor, egg. And how many red gems would that be?
Let's see here.
6, 6, 7, and then...
Well, there were 3 gems that got separated from it.
Yes. Oh, so Okay, so then just three loose gems. Okay.
Yeah.
And then paperwork from.
I have one gem so I can add it to try to make like this weapon thing out of the things that we've been killing.
No. Because the thing is, like, there's a point where maybe I can reconstruct this thing to figure out what it is. I'm gonna need them all. Okay. Here, I will give you, in good faith,
Serpent staff.
no, I'll give you this picture book. Learn to read.
I know how to read. I grew up in bookstores.
Well, now you can learn how to read better. Oh, wait. I got it. Here. Have this potion of fire breathing. That okay? That good? You can do a lot of damage. You can cook a pork. You can cook a pig.
I take it just for the sole purpose of possibly using it on you one day.
Works for me. Alright. Updated. Goodbye.
Okay. So that's you then. Like, you're done with Hoodwink. You just
Yep.
turn into a horse and gallop off towards the horizon.
Nay.
Brig gives Wink a hug. Good.
I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you. What's your name and who's your face?
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, bye. Okay. And that's that. Are we gonna meet the new guy, or?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I would guess that like everybody goes back to the
Yeah, they rest up.
the inn where you're staying. Yeah, you get some rest. And
Long rest or a short rest?
it would be a long rest. Everything's warm. It's going back to normal at a decent rate, but it's still kind of cool. So you have like another day before everything's going to be totally defrosted.
So safe to say, HP probably max, and I'm probably back to my regular constitution.
Yes. You
No
feel
more hungover.
significantly better, and you are yeah, you have your health back. You don't feel like you have a gallon of beer stuck in you anymore.
Fantastic. So, do we know, were we supposed to look for a specific boat? Or just
Please, a boat.
a boat
Yeah,
in that direction?
yeah, you're just chartering a ship that's going to this next area.
Is this where we're gonna leave it then, or?
I mean, it depends on how everybody's feeling, though. I'm not going to lie. Right now, it is. I am looking forward to uploading some clips of this and letting you see how hard it is to like talk at the moment.
Okay.
I don't know
So
if I'm
it's-
sounding weird to anybody else, but
You're not. You sound fine. But okay, I'm guessing the regular working folk are getting tired, and they probably want to call it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll call it here.